he was from the Caribbean, and he was also a Marxist. He was not the historian who spent his entire life in the archive.
Walter Rodney stood up for a Caribbean nationalism, but also for a Black consciousness.
Very active in Pan-African affairs connected with liberation movement.
His ideas was very much at the forefront of the radical decolonization struggles, so during the 60s and into the 70s.
Walter went out into the community and organized for radical change.
When he came back to Guyana, there was great expectations upon his arrival in '74. It was quite clear that a new leadership element was required.
People actually loved him, people from all races.
When Rodney had to speak, there was silence as though he was God.
Dr. Walter Rodney could have been mentioned in the same breath with Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King, and Mahatma Gandhi.
Walter was killed in the prime of his life. He was 38 years old.
The government saw Walter as dangerous. He was charismatic, he was intelligent, he was able to bring people together.
Security agencies, whether in London, whether in the US, whether in the Caribbean, all knew how dangerous he was.
So the surveillance files started on Rodney very early on. This is part of the way the Caribbean in the Cold War functioned.
It was obvious why they had to murder him. He would have brought about a fundamental change